Welcome back to Bluudies Garage. It's the day after I did the exhaust on the Yaris, and this time I'll be servicing it. So we've got the oil filter, air filters and plugs to do on the beautiful little 1 litre Yaris that belongs to my partner. So we're underneath the front end. We have the sump underneath, and you can just see the bolt just there. That's a 14mm. I have my little tray underneath to catch the oil. So I'm going to loosen that off, make sure I try and catch it before it drops into the oil, and then we'll let the oil drain out. Whilst we're underneath, you can also see that the oil filter is there, which is really easy to get to. So with a bit of luck, it should be quite an easy oil change. See if I can do this with one hand. Oh, that's tight for a sump bolt, that is. I'll swap hands. I'll try and do it with my left hand then. My left hand isn't too good compared to my right hand because I'm right-handed. It definitely shouldn't be that tight for a sump bolt. Racky me. Wow, that is tight. I should come back to you when I've loosened that off because that's tight. I need both hands. So what I did is I used both hands and I used my other hand as like a hammer to tap it out. You know, to tap the actual ratchet. I'm hoping I want to catch this in the right place without getting oil all over my hands, but you never know. Ready and... oh no, not there yet. Thought we were there. Yep. As you can see, the oil's coming out. I managed to hold on to the bolt, which is always handy. So I'm going to let that drain, and then once that's finished draining, I'm going to do the oil filter at the same time. So while the oil is draining out, we're going to need to get to the air filter and the spark plugs. So I'm hoping that undoing all these clips will make life easier to get to the filter and then the plugs. Easy. So the air filter is on the bottom of this box. That's dead easy to change. And the plugs will be underneath these little coil packs just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo these little bolts, take the coils off, be able to get to the spark plugs, change the spark plugs, put the new filter in the box, put that back on, put the coils back in, put the box back on, do the oil filter, top it up, done. Really quick service this, really quick, I'm really surprised. So now this is down to its last dribs. I'm going to put the bolt back in, mainly because it's a little bit windy and the few dribs are being blown all over the driveway. But we're not too fussed about the last few dribs. And I'm going to nip that up nice and tight, and then wipe off any of the additional oil that's, you know, that big drib that's underneath. So that's the socket I need. It's nice and tight. I get a bit of blue rag and wipe that off, and then we'll be able to do the oil filter as well underneath. So these were 10mm. Save them. I'll tell you what, that's really clean in there. I'm going to show you. So there's no... you see how shiny it is in there? Not a single drop of oil, so there's no gasket leaks, there's no coolant leaks or anything. It looks like new inside there. So now we're going to undo them and get them out.
So fast, all tied up like a captive. I want to. Used to play in my mind like
So the new plugs come pre-gapped, so you can see the gap there on them. The old plugs have been in there quite some time and they've eaten away at the electrode. So it's going to run a lot better on these new ones. New ones are Bosch, old ones are NGKs. These are what were recommended to me, so these are what I'm putting in. Bosch R6, hopefully that means something to you, I don't know. Fortunately they come as a set of 4, obviously I need 3. So I have a spare one, you never know. So I'm going to put these in now. So that's the spark plugs done. Now time to put the new air filter on. So we have an air filter here. With a bit of luck should fit. It'll be just a case of pulling out the old one that has been in there some time. Putting in the nice clean one. And then putting it back on the car. So I'm just pushing it in all the way around. There we go. New versus old. So this box, now it's got its new filter in, just goes back on here. Line everything up, make sure the throttle body bit goes in, like so. That breather's on there, like so. No idea what that attaches to. I assume something's probably missing in its life. Do the metal clips. And that's that. The airbox is back on. Really easy. Now I just need to do the oil filter underneath. So we've already shown you the air filter, the oil filter from underneath. Now, I'm going to have to get some grips on it. But it's just a case of untwisting it and pouring the oil into the tray, because there'll be some oil in it because it's upright. So I'm going to hopefully loosen it off and then I'll show you. So you can just see on there, I've had to use a chain. Luckily I've not punctured it, but it was quite tight. I didn't expect it to do that. Nice, oily hand. So we have our oil filter. This is the new one. What you need to do with the new oil filter is put a bit of oil around the seal, and that helps it seal up against obviously the oil filter housing on the car. So I'm just going to dip my finger in the fresh oil, rub that around there, and we'll be able to screw it on the threads. So I've just cleaned up the oil filter housing. Get this on the threads. Like so. And this only goes hand tight, so you know, once it's got as tight as you can get it with your hand, like that, that's it. That's as tight as it goes. So that's that. That's the oil filter done. So now it's just a case of filling up the car with fresh oil. So the Yaris 1 litre 12 valve VVTI, which this one is, takes 3 litres. Just over 3 litres, 3.1 litres of oil. Now I've got a 5 litre bottle, so I'm going to have to stop when I get to 2 litres left. Alright, let's have a look how much we put in. about another half a litre to go. So once we've got the engine running, I'll check the level anyway, once it's gone around the engine. What I've actually done whilst waiting for the oil to get to the bottom of the engine, use a bit of WD, sprayed all the plastics, give them a wipe, you know, just to make the engine bay look a little bit cleaner. So if you're servicing someone else's car and you're trying to make a bit of money, just make it look a bit cleaner, you know, make it look a bit tidy under there, make it look like someone's been under there. And then you're more likely to get some repeat work. So we'll check the level. I hope you can still see that on camera. I'm going to wipe this one this first time. I'm going to drop it, wipe it, put it back in. I'm still below minimum, so I'll put some more in. I'll check the level again. I'll just put some more in. Yeah, she's starting to come up now. Yeah, we're halfway now between minimum and max. So, time to fire her up now and see what she sounds like. Hopefully she fires straight away. So, whenever you're starting your car up after you've just put oil and that in it and you've just serviced it, your oil light will come on to start with, and it needs to go out within about 5 or 6 seconds. If it stays on, turn your car off straight away and check your levels. There's probably not enough oil in it. So our oil light is over here. I'm hoping you can see that. There we go, you can see it on screen now. 1, 2, 3. There we go, gone out after 3. And the car's immediately, it started off tappy as the oil was getting around the engine, and now it's spot on. Yeah, sounds good. Does sound good. Right, now time to drop it to the floor. You don't need to see that though. Just remember to dispose of your old oil correctly. Most local councils will accept it. If you stick it in an oil bottle and take it down or pour it in, they've got like a big oil bank. Please don't fly tip it and please don't pour it down the drain. You can get rid of it for free properly at the council, so just do that. If you're in a different country than the UK, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you need to do. I think that was one of the quickest services I've ever done. Look how white it is. Let's see if I can get it to focus a bit. Focus. There we go. Focus. Yeah, one of the quickest services I've ever done. 1 litre VVTI Toyota Yaris. It's now got a service, and in the previous video it's got a new middle section. So sounds and runs brilliantly. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. I'll see you in another video soon. Don't forget to check out the website, bluudysgarage.com. Bluudy out.